Alright, so here we are in Tokyo. A lot of you might have heard of this place called the Poop Museum. Well, it's the Unko Museum. It's a word that kids like to say if they're under the age of 3 all the time. My son Leo, he's, under the age of 4, which is free at this museum, and it's in Odaiba. And I thought, yeah, why not share with you the experience today and talk about the Poop Museum. I'm never going to do anything like this again. I have an excuse. Yeah, I got a son. So we went there, and today it's right here. I don't know if you've ever been. Some of you probably been to Odaiba, but it's in a place called Diver City. Everybody knows about this because if we dive into the map, it's got the Gundam robot, depending on which country you're from, Gundam. Right outside of it, you see it's pretty massive. It looks like it could fly. It doesn't move very much, but inside on the, I believe it was the second floor, is this Poop Museum. And so we rode our bicycle over there. I live about 20-30 minutes, depending on the traffic lights and all of that, to this area in Tokyo. So I parked the bike, we had lunch, and we went in. I didn't have, as I said, very high expectations. It seems like one of these places you go for Instagrammers, young people, like really young. I don't know what kind of people go in there, but I'm going to tell you all about it in this episode. They do have a Christmas poop event, which is weird, but it's not a big museum. I don't even know if it's a museum. It's sort of like just this place for kids, and like I don't know. The best way is for me to show you. Now it's 2,200 yen, which is like $15 if you get the tickets there, and I think it's like 2,000 yen if you get it online or on the weekdays. Might be worth getting it online, but maybe you don't want to go, so maybe just get the tickets there. I highly recommend if you've got kids to go there, and if they like to say poop, then this is the place for them, because people like to say that all the time. It's not so much of an experience center. This is just my experience. All right, this is gonna be the new thumbnail. This is the guide, or the woman who guided us into the museum. She got on a toilet, and she said, I want all of you to sit on a colored toilet, and I want you to go like this and go and plop one out. And it was really weird. And then when we got up, there's like a hole in the toilet, and plastic poop had been injected into the toilet. So when we stood up and we looked down in the toilet, it was like a piece of plastic colored poop. It's like, what? Leo's cracking up. So this is great for kids, you know what I mean? But let me share with you the experience here. It's about a 5-minute video. It starts in Odaiba, right outside of that robot, which we love to go to. And I wanted to be excited about the robot, but there are these idols out there, and you can see where his eyes are. His eyes aren't on the camera. He's watching these idol girls over there because they're making a big buzz. And what's creepy about it is they're all like middle-aged men there. There's a couple of women, but I thought that's kind of creepy. Anyways, we went into the Unko Museum, which is on the second floor. Yeah, it literally says Unko Museum Tokyo, which means poop museum, and if you translate it. And they make it a Christmas party. And it almost looks like it's edible. Did you see that? So we got the same day ticket, which is 2,200 yen. He was fascinated with the map because there's all this poop on it, colorful poop. In this live stream, I'm gonna say the word poop like more times than I really need to. I'm gonna pause on the map. So a couple of things. There's the poop volcano on the left side. Oh my god. There's the crappy arcade, the bare-handed poop block, the shout Unko, which is maybe Leo's favorite experience. There's the poop mart, which is like a convenience store, which like a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense. And Umberto's room, which is basically the exit. It's not very big. I asked him how long does it take to do the poop museum, to the lady there. She goes, about 30 minutes. Okay, we'll do it. I'm sold. Here's our guide. Very nice person. We're here to flush away all stereotypes about poop, like how it's dirty and smelly, right down to the drain. Please look at the monitor. And she showed me a video, and she said 3, 2, 1. Everybody shout Unko as really loud, which means poop, and we all shouted Unko, and we all giggled, and we got that out of our systems. At least we thought. I was giggling the whole way. Leo's really fascinated by this because he's 3. He's new to him, sort of. This is the part where she guides us in multiple languages, so you don't have to speak English. And she sat down and look, she's plopping one out, and she says, "I want you to really fight it out." Like, well, what if you're eating a lot of fiber? I don't know. I don't do that really. You don't want to blow an O-ring. And so I said, okay, Leo was too scared to do it himself, so I did something weird, and that's what came out of the toilet. We get a double poop because I had Leo with me, so whoever was back there giving out the poop, they gave us 2. They said, put it on a chopstick or a stick. So we took the 2 poops, and we put the poops on a stick, and we're walking around with poop on a stick. Look, there's like an adult, people like sitting there like doing a poop. So the people who didn't want to do it at first, eventually they went in there and did it. And look, see, there's a poop that popped up there. Like, what's going on there? And then we took our poop to this, I said like 1,000 times, to our guide, and she gave us a stick to put into the bottom of it where there's a hole in the poop, and we walked around with colorful poop. Now this is why I think it's good for the kids, because you can put your kids into this ball pit. I'm surprised that these balls were really clean and it smelled good. It looks like soap. Can't be too bad. He was a little shy with the other kids around there, but you know, kids being kids, after 10 seconds, he's into it with them. It was a lot of fun. This is the poop volcano, so I guess this is whatever comes out of the poop. And actually, it does blow poop on the top of it every 30 minutes. You know, these poop come out, and then the poop guide will come and say, please put the poop into the toilet so kids know how to throw the poop away. This is the Unko Mart, which is a convenient store, which is not selling anything. It's just kind of a place to take Instagram photos, which is kind of fun. You know, it's colorful. He was mesmerized. So was I. It's like, look how neat and clean and colorful it is. It says Unkola, which is Unko, which is poop, cola. You put the words together, you have Unkola, which I thought was really creative. And then you have Unchi, which is also poop, which is Unchips. Also very creative. Got to give them that. And then there's the colorful poop display, which I don't have the brain power to make this work, so we couldn't understand this. We both have brain power of 3 years old, so we went into the poop party room. It's just a few poop looking cupcakes, and Leo was just fascinated by that. He's like, can I eat it? I said, no, you cannot, and you can't touch it. Actually, they said no touching of anything. It's a museum, not a I don't know what he's doing there. And there are some poop games where you can push a button and guide the joystick and try to shoot the poop. And the couple here doing it, they did a pretty good job. We could not match their score. I think they might have been here before. And then this is one guy, he's using hand-eye coordination to try to catch a dropping poop from a box above. And then there's these one-button games. It's very easy. Then here's the place where you could take a picture, pose in front of a Christmas tree that says poop. And here's a mega poop, a poop dragon, and you can listen to the poop dragon roar, and that scared him, so he ran away. Here's some wasabi poop, blueberry poop, different colored poop. I don't get it, but Leo was so fascinated. You could touch that stuff. Some cat poop, or poop shaped like cat. And this one is the weirdest one that Leo liked. You can shout at the top of your lungs, and based on the decibels, it creates a larger poop. So if you just whisper, it'll be a small poop, and if you shout, it makes a bigger poop. And Leo couldn't get beyond the elephant-sized poop. Some dude, he screamed real loud and got a skytree-sized poop, which is incredible. And here's the poop volcano. It turns into a Christmas tree. I guess that's projectile mapping. Kids really like it. And again, I didn't get it in the video, but it erupted poop, and there was all these plastic poops that fell into the vat, and he put it away. And here's our picture as we left. Some memories. And next to it happens to be a Hokkaido store with Yubari melon ice cream that just also looked like poop, which is how ice cream usually comes out. And for some people, poop. So the question Hazel writes in here, why? And you got it right. Why not? Why not? Once in your life. I'll never go there again. Once in my life. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna tell you this. Unless you got kids or you really are curious, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not for you. Maybe Instagrammers, like teenagers, 20-year-olds, if you've got $15 to burn. It's really small. It's great for kids, though. I thought that was really cool. And there are a lot of people. In fact, when I was waiting in line, viewers were coming up. They recognized me and were going, John. I got a couple of people do selfies. One of the staff members at the Poop Museum is Australian. Really, really nice guy. He said he watched my show to prepare for him to come to Japan. A young guy doing a work holiday. He's working at the Poop Museum. He gave me a postcard. Really nice. A shout out to you. I can't remember your name. I'm not sure you told me, but he asked me if I could take a selfie. He was working there, which is funny. So we took a selfie with him, which is funny. But that was fun. Just walking around Odaiba, I got recognized like 4 or 5 times. That happens every now and then, and that was fun. It just happened to be the day that I was taking my son to the Poop Museum. I was a little bit embarrassed about that, but yeah, it's poop. I got my Buckeyes on. The Ohio State Buckeyes are playing Michigan, the team up north. So I'm going to be watching it on TV by myself with the family. Sleeping, put some headphones in. Whatever you can do to watch the game. So I'm ready for it. We also had lunch. I could show you that really quickly here. Brandy, shout out to you and Michael. We had Hawaiian, which was eggs and things. I guess it's Hawaiian. Celebrating his 50th anniversary, which is incredible. This place in Odaiba is really nice. We usually go to the Hawaiian burger place, Kua'aina, but this time we decided to get some pancakes, and we ended up not getting any pancakes at all. He just wanted a burger and potatoes, so he went for the local moco. Yeah, and you know, I don't know what it is. It's like the restaurant's like mostly empty, but we still had to wait 30 minutes to get in there. So they make you like wait. I think they have a quota or something. So here's a classic French toast that cost me $8. You know, but they give you these syrups. There's a guava syrup, a coconut syrup, all corn syrups, but you know, it tastes pretty good. And then his came here, the kids platter. That was like $5. We got the potatoes and the local moco. He ate everything except for the beef. He didn't actually want the burger. I think he just wanted the potatoes. Here's mine, the eggs Benedict with the sauce on there. That was really good. I gave him some of my potatoes because I ate most of that French toast, of course. So it was a pretty good 11 a.m. breakfast lunch thing because it took 30 minutes to get in. I was surprised at how long it took to get into this place. And we ate in there, and I'm not really sure how to eat the eggs Benedict. And if you're watching this because of the Poop Museum, this is not going to be a beautiful sight. It's really dry. Oh. I didn't really expect that. Actually, eggs and things has gotten kind of expensive because of the exchange. I think they raised the price on some of the stuff, but it ended up being like 4,500 yen for 2, which is, it feels like $45 in Japanese, but probably around $30 US for 2 for like a breakfast. So it's like a special event, right? We're going to the Poop Museum day brunch. Anyways, that was how I spent my day. So it wasn't too bad. If you're coming with kids and for family, I think Odaiba is really good. There's a lot of stuff to do for kids. There's the Joyopolis. There's a couple of game centers. There's depending on the age, there's a game center for kids in the one with the Joyopolis. But on the first floor next to the Sega Joyopolis, there's actually a kids like playground fun place. So there's a lot of stuff for kids to do, and you can get there by the space boat. You know, I've been introducing this for like the last 5 years, almost religiously. You get it from Asakusa or Asakusa, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And you can go right to Odaiba with kids, and it makes it a pretty fun afternoon. You got pancake place, and you got a burger place. So there's a lot of stuff to do with families at Odaiba. So I'm glad that I could share this experience with you. We just got the Christmas tree. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Here's a map of the Poop Museum if you're curious. I put the link in the description, I think. Yeah, it's noteworthy. It's noteworthy for sure. And we did have a very good Thanksgiving. Thanks for asking about that. I made homemade stuffing, which is really good from a YouTube recipe. I'm still kind of recovering from it because I ate most of it. It's like real carby. It was a good one. The pumpkin pie was great. I did a pretty good job. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. No midnight snack. Maybe I'll do one of those in December, but for me, it's back to the game. If I do a midnight snack, and literally it is midnight, there's nobody out here, it's gonna be like maybe eating and watching the game, but probably not because it's, I don't know, it's midnight. You're trying to stay in shape, you know. Try. All right, everybody, have a good day. Sorry, take 4 on this episode with the audio problems, but I do appreciate it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I've got a couple of interesting episodes coming, probably one tomorrow. There's something down the street that I'm gonna get for a live stream if I can find it. Yeah, take care, everybody. Watch the game. Go Bucks. OH. If you're on the other side, and if you're Michigan, I'm really sorry. The obituary will be written after the game. Don't be cocky. I was in Ann Arbor in 1995, sitting in the stands when number 2 Ohio State got destroyed by Michigan, who was not ranked. So this can be a painful game. Rivalry games always are. Paul, I.O. Got you, buddy. Matane.